just said before, because I love coffee, and every morning when I get up in the morning, the first thing I do
Yeah,
is put that kettle on. So,
yeah.
were you similar before you experienced burnt out? It sounds
You know
like
what?
you did.
I,
And what do you do now to, instead of having that coffee, because it's so hard to resist and it's so
yeah,
delicious?
yeah, yeah. I got it all up my sleeve, love. So the question is, well, the answer is, I've actually never had a cup of coffee in my life.
What?
I know, it's mad, isn't it? I've never had one. Just never had it. But I have had tea. And when I collapsed, or before I collapsed, oh my God, I had like 5 cups of green tea every single day, which is still, 1 cup of green tea has about 30 milligrams of caffeine in it. A cup of coffee has about 100 milligrams of caffeine in it, right? So still a lot of caffeine. So when I collapsed, I cut out green tea completely, didn't touch it for a whole year. And my energy went from there to there. It was significantly, noticeably different. And every time, without fail, I put my clients on a caffeine-free diet. They really thrive. For the first 5 days, it sucks and they feel horrible. But after that, they feel so much better, because you have to remember that caffeine is a stimulant, right? It wreaks havoc with the blood sugar levels. It's superficial energy. So when you take it out, you can re-heal your adrenal glands and basically get a new baseline and feed your body and give it what it needs, and you're not whipping your adrenal glands all the time. And the number one way you can find out if you're reacting to caffeine is if you get the shakes. You get that stimulated stimmy. Do you get that? Do you ever feel like that?
I'm not
No?
too bad. I don't think I'm really addicted to caffeine.
Yeah.
I definitely love it in the morning, and I tend to stop drinking it after about midday or about 2 o'clock, because
Yeah,
it
good
does
point.
stop me
Yeah.
sleeping well.
So there's 2 things here. So if you the type of person that gets really stimmy after drinking a cup of coffee, that basically means that your liver doesn't have the adequate enzymes to break down the caffeine in coffee. And so that's why you're getting the shakes. So you're the type of people that have to be careful about the amount of coffee that you have and how often and when you have it too. So caffeine actually has a half-life of between 5 to 7 hours. So you're quite right in drinking coffee only in the morning, because if you have a cup of coffee at 5 o'clock at night, 7 hours later, half of that caffeine is still going to be in your bloodstream, and if you're trying to fall asleep, you're going to still be awake. And it